But we need to get this girl band going again. So that's what we're gonna do. Girl power to the extreme. This gives us mana and none of our units need to be healed. So screw it. Let's just go for it. And this doesn't really matter because they're already full health. Oh, that's okay though. Ooh, 2 elites in this fight. This is going to be a tough fight, but I have confidence in them. Alrighty. This one's a neat ability. It's a stance ability. We're going to use that. So if you've played Darkest Dungeon, well, obviously you have. Since you've played Darkest Dungeon, let me rephrase that. You know that one of the cool aspects of that game is you didn't just manage the health of your team, you also had to manage their stress levels, right? Remember that? Well, since you are the bad guys here, you get to actually also attack these guys' stress levels. They don't just have a health meter, they also have the purple as their stress meter. And so there are entire strategies where you just focus on taking out their stress, because they can either run away, they can go insane, and they can die of a heart attack. Sometimes they get inspired, but it doesn't happen too often. And it's pretty funny, pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and he's gonna stance on this guy.
Take everything from those you defended.
And she is going to she's gonna set this guy on fire. And the Vampirus here, Sporty, is going to, let's see, who do we want to attack? I think we're gonna just focus on this guy. He had a block. I should have seen that coming. I should have looked. Oh well. At least we used up the block, so no worries. And so Banshee is good at focusing or at working on their stress levels. And the other girls are pretty much all physical damage dealers. They have some abilities that reduce stress, but just in general, when you're hurting the enemy, their stress levels will go down to, or well, it's their what is it called here? Their sanity meter. Yeah. So she is going to attack all of them. Attack their sanity. It's a stress attack, and we use up those 2 wards, which is cool. Whoa, she rarely gets hit. Well, let's simplify it. Let's focus fire on the elites. Although this guy, we should not underestimate. This headsman, this executioner guy. There's great flavor in the game too. The descriptions of these dudes are really hilarious. There isn't a man alive who is distraught by the undead invasion as the headsman. What happens if all the criminals get eaten by zombies? Or worse yet, brought back to life? He has a pretty long kill list, after all, and some of those walking corpses retain enough memories to know who to hate. And if he's going to let that happen, having spent most of his life ending all manner of struggling, pleading lowlifers, he figures he might as well spend some time slaying the undead. Then once he's done, he can go back to his cushy job and maybe demand a bonus for all his missed paychecks. Very, very funny. Very flavorful game. I highly recommend it if you get a chance. She's gonna, let's just buff her up this turn. And the next turn we're gonna attack the whole line. Yeah, that's it. I like this guy. He whips his other people, which buffs them up, but it also stresses them out. And see, sometimes they go insane because of that, and they attack one of their own dudes. It's awesome. And this chick, sometimes when she gets scared or is hurting, she will sacrifice her own dudes just to live. Anybody have any blocks we want to get rid of, or wards? Guy has some wards. We'll get rid of his wards.
Make them suffer.
We want her back at the front line, so here we go. Anybody have a block? Can she get? She can get anybody on this list. Let's get her. Ooh, not good. Not good at all. She'll lose 20 vigor, but one of these guys will lose 30% of their current hit points. Do we want to do that, or do we want us to do a blood strike? Oh, that will move her backwards. All specs, all attacks against the target, ignore both block and ward until the battle ends. Oh my goodness. She's in trouble. I need to get her back before he attacks. Crap. Or I need to kill him. Let me give everybody haste. I should have done that earlier. I forgot that I had that spell. And now let's go ahead and hit him again with his
Frail
stress
bodies
attack.
fail you.
Then we need her back in the back so the headsman can't hit her. I don't know if his abilities. Okay, this is cool. This tells me he can actually hit anybody in the line, though. Ooh, with that. That's just a debuff. Alright, so as long as she's back here, she should be okay. Let's go ahead and do this.
That's gonna leave a mark.
They're hurting bad now. See? You got to see it. He was insane, so he hit the wrong person, and then she's like, well, screw you, I'm gonna sack you. And this guy's the most dangerous. We're taking him out.
Was your first mistake. Opposing me? Your last.
Let's get her. He burned to death from the ignition. The ignitions stack, so if you can set them on fire, it's really cool. He is wounded, so yeah. Oh. And that's all she wrote. Let's do this so that she can get some of her health back from this hit. Let's do one of the most damage.
Soon this world will be
Nice.
mine.
Good job, Spice Girls. It's like we our headhunter leveled up or got some XP. We collected some stuff. Alright, so now, since these girls... Oh, she's leveled up, but we don't want to spend her stat points just yet, because we want to store them up. Same thing with her, probably. Let's see, yeah. Since she's wounded... Those two are wounded, let's get them in the mortuary to get some healing. Looks like even the Banshee's a little bit hurt. We need to go with a different team for this next fight. This next fight looks like the boss fight of the level too. Yeah, it's the boss fight of the level. This is gonna be challenging. Go ahead and quick save, and so there's let's see. Which one of our Dark Knights has the most armor? This one. So we're gonna send him in. Is it worth upgrading? Ooh, yeah, it might be worth it. Skeleton. What do we want to give you, buddy? What do we want to give you, little buddy? Let's just up your attack. How's that? And okay. So these shades are really pretty powerful if you can combo them. Actually, you know what? The skeleton is... He doesn't have the upgrade that does it. Okay, he has that. He does have a stress attack. Okay, that's good. And then he has a stress attack. So yeah, this will be a potent combination, I think. I mean, worst case scenario, we've saved. So if the team wipes, then it will be okay. And here we go. First, we're gonna go through buy the soul spring and collect some more digger souls, which will be nice for making building upgrades. And then boss fight it is.
The keys in his possession granted this man great purpose. For a bribe and a favor, he was willing to carry missives, arrange fights, and allow gangs of criminals to quietly murder their competition while they slept. He saw himself as a king, and the keys were his crown. As long as they were needed, he was needed. But the undead care not for the jingling metal, and for the man himself, they will have no need at all.
Well, except his body parts, so I can make more money. Alrighty. This is the beefy Keymaster. Lot of hit points. Damn. Oh, that's his sanity meter. Wow, okay. There's his hit points. Jeez, still. Wow, okay. He's got below average accuracy. It's good for us. He's got decent luck. Does not have any armor or resistance, but he has 2 wards each. 2 blocks and 2 wards. And his initiative is low. But this guy's initiative low. We should have upgraded him. We're just going to go ahead and cast this now so that all of our team goes first. That's good. That's good. We are going to have these guys swap positions and give themselves, give each other an evasion buff. And this guy is going to use his Dash Hope stance so that whenever his enemies receive a buff, he deals stress damage to them. And Mr. Skellington is going to, he can buff up. He's going to go ahead and use Unnerving Fortitude. It deals a stress attack when, see, it marks a minion and makes it such that whenever somebody attacks that minion, it attacks the skeleton instead. It also gives him an armor and resistance boost, and he can deal stress damage back. So, there we go. And then, yes, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing again. There's a reason for that, and I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, some stress damage back. No one's doing any buffing. Oh wait, there he goes. There he goes. Alright, so the ability that I use with these guys, I'll show you when I get to their turn in a second here. But let's go ahead and do that one more time. And Mr. Skelling, or this guy. So the reason why I did that is there's an ability that works from this position, or excuse me, from this position, but not from this position. So it's called Gloom. Actually, it works from either position, but when you... I'm confused now. It's this ability that I meant to do the other guy, the Pain Mirror. All successful attacks against your minions cause the attacker to take the stress damage equal to 165% of the damage dealt. So the idea is that I'm going to build up their stress, because this guy's special ability is called Gloom Claws, and it has the most damage in the game from single target damage that I've seen. So if you can get their sanity low, you can just outright annihilate them. In fact, I think this guy's is low enough that I think we can show it off here. Watch this. If he crits, he'll probably kill him. Even if he doesn't, it's going to do a lot of damage. See, look at that. It wasn't even a crit, and it just took out like 3/4 of his life total. This time we're going to do Strength of Mediocrity here, because it buffs up his armor and resistance. And then this guy is going to go ahead and oh, I should have noticed he had a ward. Well, but it sits the cloud there, so whenever they move around, anybody moves into it. Whoa! He was all stressed out. Alright, so here we go. Now we're going to do it this time. And one more time. The strategy here is to get some of their stress levels low enough that I can just annihilate them with these guys. And also to have the skeleton buff up, because these buffs stack. And the Dread Knight has an ability, his attack, his damage is boosted based upon the sum of his resistances. So pain amplification again. So now both of these guys are sitting on pain amplification. And they have a special ability that's each time an enemy attacks the shade and misses, the enemy receives magic damage back. It's really, really kind of OP. Could just finish off that guy. Okay, let's stick with the strategy for now. Because he's so stressed out, he keeps hitting his own dudes. Alright, so see now, his ability Death Comes for Everyone deals additional damage equal to 43, which is the sum of his armor and resistance together. So now one hit and he does a lot of damage. And this guy has 2 blocks though. So we want to go ahead and... Does that ignore block? No, it does not. So we're just going to go ahead and whack on this guy and hope we hit him and do a lot of damage to him. How many hit points does he have? 49? So one hit should kill this guy.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Oh, he can summon more dudes? Okay. Well, I forgot about that. They're just gonna beat up on each other. I'm cool with that. Alright, we need to start focusing fire on this guy then. Like everything else is almost kind of meaningless. Now that I see it. So this is the third buff on him. I think it's the max he can have is 3 stacking buffs. So now, yeah.
Speed of thought.
Change the initiative order a little bit. So he's just gonna summon a new dude if we kill it. We need to get him into a closer position though. But I guess we could just start. I forgot he redirects to his minions.
Bounds just as it died.
See, he's not bad as an attacker either. If they have extra buffs on them, he can deal more. He can attack more often. Ooh, ouch!
Death delivered.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. 53 plus his roll. Oh, I forgot about the stupid redirect. That's annoying. He can summon 3 at once? Oh my god! Okay. Maybe this wasn't the right team after all. This might be a long fight.
Your frail bodies fail you.
The devil everywhere! Alright, now we're finally getting him down some, but whew, our guys, our shades back here are hurting. Gloom claws him up. Let's focus fire. Oh, but he's probably just going to redirect it. Oh, we got lucky and got a hit in. Okay. Yeah, we're getting it down, that's for sure. Just a little bit at a time, right? I guess we'll just...
into the dark.
See, he's such a tank now because his armor and resistance are so high. Ooh, ooh, dang. Man, we need to get him out of the way. I don't have any move back attacks, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna have to do this. I can actually change positions with him though. Oh, I shouldn't have done it with that one though. Crap, because he's wounded too. Crap, this is gonna suck.
One by one, life
You'll get lucky.
vanishes from this world.
I mean, he does have a lot higher evasion now. How?
This is my kind of entertainment.
All right, all right. But he's in the third position, so now then we should be able to get him with a good. What's the smart play here? And then yes. Cross our fingers, it doesn't redirect. Oh! Oh! Crap. We don't want him going forward, because, yeah, he's kind of hurting. Where's he at, health-wise? He's down low. We can't use these abilities from this position, though, so I guess we're gonna tell him to go forward.
Strength through pain.
And then, smite this guy. I might have been actually able to kill that guy. That's alright. My shift will kill me before you do. Okay, let's cross our fingers. Yeah! Oh my goodness, he got a block back up. Alright. There we go, we're getting there. We're getting there. Gone a little over the stream limit, but that's alright. We're okay. We will, after this fight, we'll call it a night.
Worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
Let's turn off his accuracy. Oh, I didn't remember that it pulled him forward. I'll have to keep doing, I'll have to do that more often against that guy. That's not bad, okay. Let's go ahead and give him a swack! Ooh. Is he in a stance? No. We got rid of his block. That's good. Although that attack is not affected by block. Oh, oh my goodness. I mean, it is a boss attack, so you know. I should probably be protecting that guy, actually. He's probably just gonna redirect it. Ooh, I got lucky and hit him. So that pulls him forward. That's good. And his accuracy is reduced. Give it a shot. Yeah, whittling him down. Ooh, sting? Much? Ow. Okay.
Extinction of life.
This is a more titanic battle than I expected it to be honest with you. I think maybe actually the Spice Girls would have had a better fight, but of course they were still wounded. I mean, a different strategy might have been a little bit better, but that's okay. No worries. Let's risk it. Oh, only 2 attacks. Bummer. But maybe we could pull it off. Yeah.
Mine is the
Woo, that was close.
side.